Same old shit, just a different day. I'm clocking in and clocking out to keep the bills paid. At this 9 to 5, temporarily. If you not trying to live your dream, we are not the same. Same old shit.
Greetings, Redheads. Thank you for joining us in another episode of your favorite show, my favorite show, his favorite show, everybody's favorite show. And it's Red's View. Hey, you already know it's the most honorable DJ PM.
I like that.
The one and only J-Red. It's been a lot going on.
It's a lot going on, man.
In the past couple of weeks. Last time y'all saw us together, we was talking about the whole Eminem Kamikaze album reaction and stuff like that. Today, we're going to be talking about a lot more than not just Eminem, because he has responded to MGK.
Yes, he did.
We're going to be talking about Joe Budden, Lil Wayne, Carter 5, Cardi B and Nicki, and even touching on the Bobby Brown story.
Yes, sir.
So yeah, let's go ahead and get straight into it. Eminem, today, he dropped his response track to MGK.
It's called KILLSHOT.
So we're going to go ahead straight into it and talk about our reactions to it. What did you think of it?
I liked it. I didn't love it.
Yeah.
M's flow just doesn't do it for me. His flow and delivery, it just don't do it.
Do you not like Twister?
I like Twister.
Do you like Bone Thugs-n-Harmony?
Yes.
How come?
But okay, I'm gonna tell you why. I'm glad you brought that up.
Okay.
When was Bone Thugs-n-Harmony popping?
In the 90s.
When was Twister popping?
In the early 2000s.
It's 2018 and he's still rapping like that. That's why I don't like it.
Migos rap with a certain cadence, though.
They don't rap like that, though. Their flow isn't dated.
So you think that the fast rap flow is dated?
Not necessarily the fast rap flow, just doing that on every song is dated. Like no matter how slow the beat is, he raps like that.
What about how Migos do the same thing on every song?
Migos switch.
Well, they kind of switch, but I mean, everybody does the same.
No.
You're just not a fan of that.
I'm just not a fan of that. Like I don't like his flow. I don't like his delivery. As far as the diss goes, it was cool.
Yeah.
Like he said a lot of dope lines, a lot of stuff that he didn't say anything that just made me go ooh.
Yeah.
But he said some cool stuff in it. It was nice. I think MGK's was better personally.
I'm gonna get to that.
All right, we'll get to that.
So yeah, what I think of it, I think that it was a great. It was a good diss track. I'm not gonna say great.
No, it wasn't great.
I've heard better.
A lot better.
Definitely, he said a lot of things that were buzzworthy, not just about MGK, but
right.
Diddy. The stuff he was saying with Diddy, talking about Diddy putting the hit out on
right.
Tupac and stuff like that.
And see, my thing is that was the best line of the entire song.
That's what most people.
And it wasn't even about MGK. So you know what I'm saying? Like he kind of like did the same thing Drake did when he did Pusha T, but he kept talking about Kanye.
But to me, I think that was the most buzzworthy thing. I don't think it was the best part of the song.
You don't think that was the best bar?
No, because it was just a line that he went out and it was cool, it was creative, and at the end he said, "Diddy, I'm playing whatever."
Right. What you think was the best bar? If you can remember.
If I can remember, when he said something about him wearing something about fucking Kim, he said, "If you're gonna be me, you might as well wear something." Fucking Kim. Like, basically be me fucking Kim, my wife or ex-wife. Are they still married? I don't know.
Nah.
Yeah, but I don't know. It was something like that.
I know what line you're talking about. I don't remember it though.
Yeah, but I think that was just the most buzzworthy thing because it's Diddy.
It's Diddy and Tupac's death.
Yeah.
I get it's a headline bar.
And it's crazy because Jay Electronica.
I seen that.
Look, listen, man. We don't want to hear nothing from you until you release an album. Like straight up. I understand you sticking up for the culture and all that stuff, but bruh. I'm really not trying to hear nothing Jay Electronica.
And then Royce the 5'9" threw a bar, well not a bar, but a sub at Jay Elect on Twitter and was like, "I wish one of you niggas would."
Oh really?
Would
see? I didn't know that.
Would write something or something like that. He said a whack ass pun when he was like, "I'ma light your head." No, he said I'ma light your body up like a jack-o'-lantern or something like that. Yeah. But it would have been more clever if he would have said, "I'm gonna light your head up."
Right,
like
right.
Because jack-o'-lanterns have lights.
Yeah, all the lights. Yeah, that's.
But
crazy.
Who am I? I'm just a DJ. I'm not.
But so that's our reaction of it. Now you said that MGK's was better.
Yeah. I think MGK's was better. I think MGK's was better because. So when I listen to diss tracks, I listen for certain things. I listen for what comes off to be factual. Mm-hmm. I listen for bars that make me go ooh, and I listen for entertainment and shit that makes me laugh at that person. You know what I mean?
And you got that from MGK's diss?
I did.
MGK's diss,
and I listen for aggression. Like I like aggression in diss songs.
Yeah.
I don't like passive aggressive diss.
Well,
songs.
Eminem song should have been the best one to you.
No, I feel like it was real passive. Like his tone was very like, why am I even wasting my time?
Well, I ain't gonna lie. I can agree to that, but it was certain parts where he was having that aggression on.
Yeah.
But I do think, honestly, he didn't even expect MGK to say nothing bad.
I think the only reason he responded to MGK is because of the response MGK got from it.
From that, yeah. 'Cause he got like 66 million views on YouTube.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
You know,
and
like,
that matters
debuted on the
nowadays.
iTunes charts.
Yeah,
and stuff.
it's probably his best-selling record since Wild Boy. Also,
right.
I'm just being honest. Like I'm not even trying to throw shade or be funny.
Yeah.
Like so, because of that I feel like Eminem had to respond.
Yeah. And I think, like you said, he didn't really want to, because I mean, at the end of the day, ain't nobody gonna remember this. I feel like
I mean, it's definitely just like it's like Floyd Mayweather sparring with me. Like, you know what I mean?
It's cool because you're the underdog,
right?
And it's like, man, we're gonna go for him just
right.
because.
And it's like, PM landed a right hand on Mayweather.
Yeah, that's all.
And then Mayweather's like, all right, let me go and
in my opinion, I do, of course, think Eminem's diss track is better.
Yeah. It wasn't, but okay.
No, it was. It really was. A few things. MGK's, yes, it rise, and I think more people are so satisfied that he's the underdog.
Right.
And I'm not saying that his diss record was trash.
Right.
It was just overhyped.
You think it was overhyped?
Definitely.
Okay.
He did, because he said the most corniest thing. Like, I listened to it again today.
Yeah.
And I don't know whether it's just a white rapper thing or what white people be saying. Because Eminem said some corny stuff too.
Eminem did say some corny stuff.
I'm probably so used to the Eminem corny stuff, I expect it.
Yeah.
MGK, like, dude, what killed it was you were named after a candy. I was named after a gangster.
Yeah, or what
it was so many like fruity ass lines up in there, dog.
I will say this one. I don't mean to cut you off, but one thing I didn't like about MGK is how he kept bigging Eminem.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
that's so lame to me.
It was
like if it's fuck you, it's fuck you.
Right, all the way.
It can't be both.
The Game. Remember when Meek and the Game were beefing and Beanie Siegel jumped on the record?
Yeah.
The Game didn't salute him at all. He just said, and then on the Breakfast Club, he revealed like, man, I'm a big fan of Beanie, the whole Rockefeller State property.
Game was lame for that too.
What?
Lame as hell for dissing me.
I ain't gonna go into that.
Listen. Let's flash back. Game was lame as hell. He dissed Meek trying to jump on Drake's bandwagon, which is crazy because Drake is a bandwagoner. But anyway, Game tried to jump on Drake's bandwagon.
Don't say the sell record.
And make Meek his punching bag, because Meek was hip hop's punching bag at that time, and he was trying to make himself relevant again to sell that 1992 album.
I can't.
He
say
was.
That. I can't say
he
that.
was. Dissing Meek was the cool thing to do at that time.
I mean, people. So you think a lot of other people would diss MGK right now?
No.
Because what?
MGK isn't the artist that Meek Mill is.
So my thing is, Meek Mill was a punching bag how?
Because Drake made him the punching bag.
So punching bag, Youngberg, right, was getting like beat
Youngberg. That's a whole nother thing, man. That's
because he was the hip hop pinata.
He was the hip.
A lot of different people.
But that was on some give me your shit type thing. Now Meek ain't never gonna go out lame like that. Meek could catch a body before he go out lame, or at least I hope he will.
Yeah, but I seriously doubt that. I mean, I don't really want to talk about that.
We can stay on topic.
Yeah, but anyway, so I think overall that Eminem's diss track was better. He said a lot of, you were talking about facts.
Yeah.
He said a lot of factual
things. That comes off as factual. We don't know if they're factual.
Well, no, the fact that he sold more records than her. Now, hold on. But it's still factual, though.
I mean, that's factual, but...
And I mean, but my thing is, it's still, when I look for a diss record, I listen for like lethal ass bars.
So did he give you lethal ass bars?
He gave me, for him, yeah.
Okay.
He definitely did. Now, I'm not saying that this is no hit 'em up, nothing like that.
Right.
Because honestly, MGK isn't somebody worth doing a hit 'em up.
And I said that too. So niggas was like, this was a top tier diss.
No, it wasn't a top. It's not top tier.
Okay. Right.
But for what it's worth, because the whole beef really isn't just like, it's just an ethnic cleanse. Okay, it's an ethnic cleanse between white rappers. They can only be one.
White rapper.
And I mean, just the facts are facts. MGK honestly could, like, Eminem is the Drake in this one.
Yeah, definitely.
You know,
he's the way bigger artist.
Way bigger artist. So it's like, even if MGK throws, I think, like I said, I don't think MGK's, it rise, but it wasn't anything so critical to where I felt like Eminem had to respond,
Right.
but for the culture,
Right.
and if that's your microphone and you hold that shit, yes,
Right.
you still got to.
So I don't think it was top tier either. Like when I think of top tier, I think of, even though this is the most overrated diss of all time to me,
Here he
Ether.
goes. Here he
I think
goes.
of Takeover. I think
Oh my
of Super
God.
Ugly. I think
Yeah.
of No Vaseline.
Hit 'em up.
Hit 'em up.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I think of those type of songs when even 300 bars and running, which
With the game, yeah.
I think of those type of songs when I think of
Like
top
those
tier
type of-
disses.
Yeah, definitely.
So it was cool though. They both were cool.
Yeah.
Now let's get back to
All right.
to rap.
So, will Joe Budden stop being in retirement, get out of retirement, and respond to Eminem?
No.
What do you think? You don't think so?
I don't think so, because if he comes out of retirement and responds to Eminem, then he'll have to drop an album.
Yeah,
And now he's right back
or
as a rapper,
mixtape,
which he said he wasn't going to do anymore.
And I mean, honestly, one thing that I love about what Joe Budden is doing, he knows his position.
Right.
And he knows it's lame for him to just say what I would do.
Right.
So he'll say what he would do, but then at the same time put that punchline
Right.
in and be like, oh, but, you know, it is lame for me saying this.
So
I appreciate that a lot about Joe Budden.
Let's ask though, do you think Joe Budden could spar with Eminem rapping?
Yeah, definitely.
Okay.
Joe Budden is one of the most underrated MCs
Right.
of all time.
See,
Like,
I think so too. I think Joe Budden's biggest problem is he couldn't make a hit to save his life.
I mean, yeah.
Outside of Pump It Up.
Pump It Up, yeah,
Right.
yeah, definitely.
But he can, bar for bar,
he could go.
rap.
He could go in M. He could go in M. Now
Yeah.
I'm not saying he would win because he's still signed technically
Right.
to him. But if he did decide to come out of retirement, I do believe what you say. People would expect more, and I don't think it would really benefit him to actually respond to Eminem.
Nah, it wouldn't, because he doesn't want to be a rapper anymore.
Yeah, he doesn't. And I mean, I just don't think he would win, honestly.
Right.
Eminem has so much over, and I'm like, you still signed to him.
Right.
Which leads to my next thing. Now, if people have watched Joe Budden's response, he talked a lot about Slaughterhouse.
Right.
And how Slaughterhouse was supposed to be bigger than what they are, and he put the whole blame on Eminem. Now, my thing about this, Slaughterhouse was great independent.
They were.
They were a great group independent.
They were.
They were 4 MCs that were formed together because they never achieved major success. Now,
Separately.
Yeah, separately.
Right.
So, it's okay. Like, major success, mainstream success,
Correct.
isn't the only success.
It's not. Look, you got to look at Tech Nine, who's never been mainstream successful, but is a
But it's
multi-millionaire.
multi-millionaire.
Devin
you know what I'm
the
saying?
Dude is pretty
Devin the
well
Dude,
off. Slim Thug is pretty
Lil
pretty
Flip,
well off.
he was
Yeah.
independent at one point. It's
Yeah.
just a lot of people. Master P was independent.
Yeah, he was.
You know what I'm saying?
For a long time.
But in 3 6 Mafia, they were independent.
Right.
Uh,
And they're all very successful.
yeah, you know
In
what I'm
their
saying?
own right,
It's just
anyway.
back then, I think the independent game, the distributors were just so big, and the independent, you know what I'm saying?
Right. Of
But
course.
I think Slaughterhouse was okay where they were. They would sell like 40,000 the first week or 30,000 the first week
Right.
on Koch Records, which is now E1, and it was good.
Is it E1 now?
Yes, E1.
Okay, yeah, okay.
So at that time, it was okay. They could have done what Run the Jewels is doing.
Exactly.
Kamikaze, the rapper Kamikaze from Mississippi, he actually made that point. Run the Jewels, they could get like 60,000 per show.
Right.
Sell out festivals, you know, all these little A through C
Right.
stuff. Slaughterhouse would kill that shit now.
They would kill that market.
But they tried in 2012 to come out with a Shady Records release. Now the thing is, let's be real. Slaughterhouse is not a major mainstream type of rap group. Like,
they weren't mainstream
They- to
separate, so
begin
why
with.
did they think they were going to be mainstream together?
and my thing is, I know, like, people can say, you know, the lyrical rap ain't in, whatever. Lyrical rap is in.
Right.
Now, if you take some MCs like that you never heard of,
Right.
they came out as a 4-man group and put out some dope stuff. They
Right.
could be the next Wu-Tang.
Correct.
But Slaughterhouse, everybody heard of them already. They were older. They were
Right.
like in their like mid-30s by
Right.
the time they got together. Well,
Definitely.
I don't know about mid, but you know, they were in their 30s.
Nah, they was in their 30s.
Yeah, so it's like, and then just look at the different artists. No shade, no disrespect to y'all, man, but Joel Ortiz is the reason he never had a album drop on Aftermath.
Correct.
It's the reason he was shelved. I'm
Correct.
sure Dre loved his rap skills and
Right.
stuff
I'm
like
sure
that.
he wrote a lot for Dre, too.
Yeah, but what could he do with him? Joe Budden, like we said, one hit wonder.
Right.
And Royce the 5'9", never made a hit until he got with Eminem when they did Bad Meets Evil.
And I don't even know if that was a hit or if
Well, no.
Interscope put a lot of money behind it.
Yeah, I ain't gonna
I
say-
don't know if it was necessarily just a hit.
Yeah, Bruno. They had that song with Bruno Mars, but I mean,
Right.
crossover.
What was
Uh,
Sky Full of Lighters?
yeah.
Now that was a hit.
Yeah.
But that's because of Bruno, though. It wasn't because of Royce.
It was either M or Bruno. It wasn't like...
It was Bruno. Bruno could do a song with anybody, and it's a hit.
I still think Eminem... He was the selling power behind it. Cause it
Both of them were.
And then who else is left? Crooked Eye.
Yeah.
I mean, you know...
What has he done?
Nothing.
My biggest thing is, I think they had unrealistic expectations for Slaughterhouse.
Yeah. On Shady.
On Shady.
Yeah.
Correct. I think it was just like D12. And D12 was more successful than Slaughterhouse.
I say they different from D12 because at least Slaughterhouse, you had... I think they were more talented than D12.
No, Slaughterhouse was definitely more lyrically talented, but D12 outsold them.
Yeah, they did.
That My Band record was crazy.
Yeah,
I hated that record.
It was dope. Even the Purple Pills joint. Purple Pills was hard.
Exactly. That's 2 hits.
Yeah.
How many hits did Slaughterhouse have?
Slaughterhouse had none. And they tried so hard, man. They tried so hard.
I just think they took the wrong approach with them. I don't think it's necessarily Eminem's fault. I don't think it's necessarily Slaughterhouse's fault. I think Slaughterhouse was built to be an underground group.
Yes.
And they should have stayed.
Underground.
No, underground.
Independent. Underground is straight like I consider underground to be people who haven't like touched like the...
I think they were built to be an underground group. And they should have stayed boom bap and just...
They should have stayed independent.
And catered to their core fans.
Yeah.
I mean, it's like if you take 4 people that nobody gives a fuck about already.
Yeah.
What's gonna make people give a fuck about them now? Because they're signed to Eminem.
Right. You can't put the blame on Eminem. They're lucky Eminem even gave them a chance.
I wouldn't have signed them.
No, I'm saying
not as a group. If I signed them, it'll be strictly as a passion project. It wouldn't be as a I'm trying to make money.
Right, exactly. Because what can you do mainstream wise with Slaughterhouse? Nothing at all. Like even the song they have with CeeLo Green,
even that didn't work.
No,
because my thing is between the 4 of them, they got 1 hit. And that's Pump It Up.
Right, and that's
we're talking about between 4 artists.
Yes.
They got 1 hit.
That's it, man. They weren't... You know what would have been beneficial to Slaughterhouse?
What's that?
If somebody from the South was in that group. Like Killer Mike.
Right.
If Killer Mike was in Slaughterhouse...
Or not even just necessarily from somebody from the South. Somebody that could make a hit.
Yeah, true.
They needed somebody who could make a hit record in that group.
Yeah, they tried Hammer Dance. I do like Slaughterhouse.
I'm not hating on Slaughterhouse. I think they're very lyrical. They're one of the most lyrical groups of all time.
That's it.
That's it, though.
That's it.
We don't want to. If I had to choose between Slaughterhouse and I don't know.
We can't think of no.
But any other group, I'd probably pick that other group.
Other group, yeah.
If I'm being honest.
Yeah. But
anyway.
Yeah, that's our thoughts on it. Don't put the blame on M. M did the best that he could.
Yeah,
Eminem tried to make it sound like Eminem.
I think it was,
of course, he tried to make it sound like an Eminem project to sell something.
Right. I think it was very lame for Joe Budden to do that.
To say all that shit.
Because, of course, Eminem's recipe works for Eminem, so that's why Eminem tried that.
It worked for D12. Right. I'm sure he had a hand on 50 Cent's project. Like Eminem produced some stuff.
It worked for all of them. So
I don't know. Yeah. Anyway, all right. So let's move on to something else. Like this happened this month, and I know a lot of you Lil Wayne fans. I'm about to say Louisiana. A lot of Lil Wayne fans are excited right now because the Carter 5, the Carter 5 is actually dropping
finally.
September. What's the date again?
September 21st.
September 21st. That's next week.
Next Friday.
Yeah. So y'all be on the lookout for that. Do we still want the Carter 5?
First of all, shout out to Young Money. Shout out to the whole camp. Tez, CJ,
T. Lewis.
Shout out to all y'all. Do we want the Carter 5? Yes. Is it going to be good?
I don't know.
If they didn't go back and rework it, I'm going to say no. Yeah. But the only reason I'm going to say no is because we live in a climate nowadays where music change so fast. Not just music. Everything changes so fast. Yeah. I call it the microwave era.
Right. We're definitely in the microwave era.
And so if they didn't go back and rework that album, if they think they're going to put out music from 2014,
yeah,
it's going to be a brick.
Now
it's going to be a bad brick. However, I will say, because of streams, it's going to do well numbers wise.
Yeah, it's going to be streams.
But it's going to be whack if it's the same album from 2014.
Now, what I will say is this. If you remember the singles leading up to the release that was supposed to be in 2014,
right?
He had the song with Drake. It wasn't a hit, but I love the song, Believe Me.
I like
Believe Me.
I like Believe Me a lot, actually.
And he had a song with the Locks called, I forgot what, Gotti. Oh my God. You never heard it? Homework Redheads, please go listen to that.
Gotti?
Yes.
It was dope?
Yes.
Okay.
Jadakiss and Styles P were trading off verses, bringing it in. And
Gotcha.
Lil Wayne, when I tell you, I hadn't heard Wayne rapping like that since
He
like,
killed it?
dude.
Yeah.
He really had, because I had fell off from Lil Wayne at a point after Carter 4.
Gotcha.
Really after Carter 3, I was
Right.
just like, I'm kind of good. But he was spitting. I'm just like, dude, like, man, y'all go check it out. But anyway, he had a couple of singles. He was releasing different like songs at the time that were like, dude, I'm like, I was looking forward to the Carter 5.
I will say that if it sounds anything like the Free Weezy album, I'm gonna like it, because I don't know if y'all heard the Free Weezy album or ever even heard of the Free Weezy album. But as you know, he did a deal with Jay to get on Tidal and get like ownership of Tidal.
Right.
And he dropped the Free Weezy album.
Yeah.
I love that album, bro.
Yeah.
I love that
I'm thinking
album.
he had some hidden gems on there because, like I said, the songs that I'm talking about, dude, like, it sounded like he was going back to his roots on, you know, snapping. But the Lil Wayne right now, if it's anything right now, I'm kind of straight on.
Let's not act like Wayne can't rap. Like, Wayne is
definitely,
Wayne is top 5.
Yeah.
For me, anyway.
Well, yeah. He's definitely a top tier rapper.
Yeah.
But the thing is, recently when he raps like on that Nicki Minaj song, Rich Sex.
Yeah, but I mean, look what kind of song that is, though.
But even before that, I've heard him on different remixes and stuff. He was okay. The most recent song I thought he was okay on, besides the one with Swizz Beatz.
Right.
That Chance song, Chance the rapper, with him and 2 Chainz.
No Problem.
Yeah, I liked his cadence on there, and he can still. Wayne never disappoints me lyrically.
Right.
The sound of him though, when he gets on there and starts sounding, no offense, but like he sounds like Young Thug.
Right.
But Young Thug sounds like Wayne.
I was about to say, but Young Thug sounds like Wayne.
Wayne. So. If Wayne can give me what I heard on the song Gotti for the Carter 5, I'm gonna listen to it anyway.
I was about to say, I mean, I'm a Lil Wayne fan. Yeah. So I'm definitely gonna listen to the Carter 5. We definitely still want and need the Carter 5 in my opinion.
I can't say
no, we need it.
How?
I just hope, because it's Wayne. I just hope it's not feature heavy though.
Why do we need it?
Because it's been 6 years. It's time for it. It's been time for it.
Right.
We need a new Wayne project.
I can't say need because I feel like you said things change all the time. I feel like if Wayne never did release Carter 5 now, wouldn't nobody say anything.
Redheads, what you think?
Yeah.
I feel like we need the Carter 5.
Yeah. I feel like it's great that we're getting it. I don't feel like we need it.
You tell us what you think.
It's up to y'all. Y'all think. You know they finna eat us alive in the comments anyway.
Yeah, fuck them.
All right. So, let's move on to Nicki versus Cardi. The saga continues. Now, we're going to be brief on this because with the whole Nicki and Cardi thing, now to me, man, it feels like I'm watching an episode of one of the shows I just hate. Love and Hip Hop. Because it went from just normal, like, you know, rap to now it's talking about babies and showing up to award, well, not award shows, but
Fashion Week.
And you know, all the, it feels, I'm not one for gossip and all that mess and stuff. Right. I'm here for like who's selling what, who's hot, whatever. And you know, with the recent stuff with like Cardi coming up with the lump on her head and it becoming a meme, it's hard for me to even take a serious look. Like, and then Nicki has been going on rants on Queen Radio. Right. And a big thing, Queen Radio is good for Nicki.
I haven't heard Queen Radio yet because I have Tidal. Anywho, but no, I heard it's good. I heard it's good
because I think like every week she says something that makes headlines, and I think that Nicki already is a very artistic type of person.
So, do you think she's headed towards the Joe Budden route?
She's doing it, but better because she's still relevant, still putting out music. I can't say just hits, but you know, she's still putting out stuff.
So the way I feel about the Nicki and Cardi beef is, I think Cardi is being kind of hypocritical in this specific situation because Cardi said that if we beefing, we beefing. Like, there's nothing off limit. I'm going to say whatever the fuck I want to say. She's talked about people's children before. She said that she's somebody's child no matter how old she is. So if you talk about me or you talk about somebody else, you're still talking about a child technically. And so for her to then turn around and get upset because Nicki said something about allegedly liked something that somebody said about her child, or allegedly liked something about her being a bad parent, then for one, that's hypocritical, and for two, it's like if we beefing, we beefing. Like, dog, if we beefing, You can't tell me what to say about you, bro.
Right.
If we beefing,
yeah.
You
Everything.
can't. It's
just like the whole Pusha T thing.
Right.
When he got on 40, Drake's producer.
You can't tell me what to say about you.
It's all good.
You can't tell me.
Yeah.
Not only that, but like I don't have a problem with Cardi B trying to see Nicki at the fashion show because again, if we beefing,
it's some real.
It's
shit
wherever we at, bro.
Right.
And for me, it's anywhere but church. You can get it.
Even at church.
Well, I respect church a little bit more.
Yeah,
so it's anywhere, but
some
people don't.
White people don't because
White
they
people,
shout out
yeah,
to church.
but we're not.
We're not even gonna get on that. But
But I'm just saying, like, if we beefing, we beefing. There's no rules to beef. Not real beef.
Right.
Now, if it's hip hop beefing, we just sparring, we just throwing words and bars back at each other, like what MGK is doing
that.
Then cool. That's, if we beefing,
and let me tell you, bruh, if Cardi could actually rap,
right.
If she wrote her own shit and was a good rapper like Remy Ma. Remy Ma killed Nicki Minaj.
Yeah, she did until she came out with the second disc.
Yeah,
she played herself with that one.
But the
shout
thing
out
is,
to Remy though, I love
Cardi,
her.
if she could actually rap and make a diss record and go back and forth with Nicki would not. I'm not saying her career would be over. But Nicki would be.
You don't think her writers could come over to this?
They could, and it'll be okay. But folks like us won't take it serious.
Nah, I wouldn't.
But if like just take out her having ghostwriters, her being an actual artist, like a rapper, because she is an artist. If she came out with some stuff that can make the hip hop heads be like, oh shit, that's the same thing what happened with 50 Cent and Ja Rule. Right. Like I think that she would Ja Rule Nicki Minaj, not Ja Rule because that's kind of loosely, but I think that
you think it'd hurt her.
Yeah.
Well,
Cardi can't hurt Nicki.
Cardi is definitely the bigger artist in the moment. Yeah. As far as like popularity and who got the juice right now. Right. Nicki is still a bigger artist, but Cardi got the juice. Cardi got the like if this was the Olympics, Cardi got the torch.
Yeah, she got the torch right. Just
she's running with it.
Right, but she's gonna cag herself up. And this is another thing. I'm thinking that because a lot of people are saying like since Cardi did that and started bringing the ratchetness to those type of events and stuff, she already said that Nicki stops her from getting a bag or stops people from working with her. And I started thinking like. Cardi hasn't worked with no Big Sean. Cardi hasn't worked with Drake. Drake usually hops on everybody's shit.
Right. Well, he's not gonna do that out of respect for Nicki.
That's what I'm saying. You see what I'm saying? Like it's certain people like Wayne. I feel like when you're that new it factor, everybody tries to work with you. The only people that Cardi's been working with outside of her camp has been who? Bruno. Right. G-Eazy. Right. But name me any other like top tier rapper that she's working with.
Cardi's been working featured with.
Yes, she's a hot artist.
You might have a point,
writing or not. So I'm starting to think,
and that actually, I don't mean. Go ahead. I'm gonna let you.
So I'm starting to think that Nicki Minaj, of course, she has the pull, but Cardi even didn't call her out by name on Instagram, because I feel like Nicki is so deeply rooted and has so many connections to where Cardi is worried about a bag. Right. She's okay right now getting paid. She already had the baby. Right. And I think it's starting to resonate to her like, damn, like, I don't want to fuck up my money completely. Right. So I think that Nicki Minaj limits her resources. Right.
But she does. I mean, Cardi said that herself. Right. But I think it's even more impressive what Cardi's been able to do. Yeah, without that. Now that you point that out, like that's pretty big.
Because think about it, she would have been worked. Somebody would have been worked with her already.
Yeah, she ain't did a song with Titty Boy. Nope. None of them. She got the song with YG.
YG don't really like. I mean, YG is
YG is a big deal. To do a song with Cardi being from New York, that really exposes her to the West Coast. Yeah. And the G-Eazy record helps her West Coast love too.
It does. I don't even think of G-Eazy when I think of West Coast. I didn't even know until you just said he was from West Coast.
He's from Oakland if I'm not mistaken.
Oh, okay, that's what's up.
Somewhere over there.
Yeah, but no, like, outside of Migos, like, Cardi hasn't worked with nobody.
Again, which makes it even more impressive to me.
Mm-hmm. But anyway, let's move on from that. Y'all do y'all thing with that. All right, so let's talk about. Did you see the Bobby Brown story?
Of course.
Shout out to the Bobby Brown premiere. We were at the Bobby Brown premiere last week. It took place. Shout out to Creed Davis. She is blowing up. She played the actress Janet Jackson.
She did an amazing job.
She did, and I had a great night there. We saw a few different other celebrities and.
Did you get her on Ridgeview?
Yeah, I did.
Yeah.
Check out that episode. Also. She was at one of my performances, man, and she really rocks with the record. Young, Black, and Gifted. Shout out to Cree Davis, man.
Check that record out.
She's doing a lot of major things now,
Gotcha.
and I'm real proud of her and everything she's doing. We got to get a feature. But anyway,
definitely.
You know that like you saw the movie?
I
right?
did.
What did you think of it?
I thought it was a great movie. I thought it shouldn't have been a BET movie.
Yeah,
I would have liked to see it on the big screen for a few reasons. For one, it could have been more graphic and more like.
Oh, so you wanted a feature film?
Yeah.
I didn't want it. I don't like.
You don't want a feature film?
I don't like biopics being feature film.
I just wanted to be a feature film because think about Straight Outta Compton, right? When you watch the TV version versus the movie version, there's a lot of things that they can't show.
True.
Or they can't use a certain type of language because it's TV.
What about if they had a rated R version of the biopic
that only played late at night like they used to do on Comedy Central?
Yeah, I think that's good. I think
that would be dope.
Biopics need part 2, part 3, part 4.
Well, I'm not saying it had to be like a 1 hour and 30-minute movie.
Okay, good.
But like I just feel like it was super dope. Don't get it twisted. It was super. Shout out to my dog DJ Baby Slim. He played Bobby Brown's piano player in the movie too. Shout out my dog.
All right.
But I feel like it could have been like just more like raw had it been like not
like, if
made
it was like
for
rated
TV.
R. Yeah,
but it was still good. It was still amazing.
Yeah.
I feel like it was a great movie. It really showed a lot about Bobby Brown that I didn't know, like the fact that Whitney got him on the drugs.
Man,
I did not know that.
Actually, I mean, I think like he was already on drugs beforehand, but
he wasn't on the coke though.
They said in the New Edition movie, they said he was on the coke.
Well, not
I think he changed it. Yeah,
he changed it.
See, the thing is, I think that to his credit, he had to do that because think about it, if Bobby put all the the negative shit about all of it, he wouldn't be getting no type of deals these days. Folks would say, fuck that barbecue sauce, all that stuff.
Well, I
think he did it the right way.
The movie just showed me that he went through a lot,
yeah,
and he's still standing.
Man,
you know what I mean?
That is wonderful, man.
Yeah, it was a great movie, though. I mean, shout out to BET, shout out to everybody. You need to put me and Jay-R3D in the next next biopic.
Hey, the crazy thing is, I enjoyed everything about the movie, except some stuff was kind of moving too fast, but I understood because it was a lot. After I saw part 1, I saw part 2, and I was like, oh, that's the reason they sped through that. But I just wish, shout out to Woody, I forgot his name, Harrelson, Woody, the guy who plays Bobby Brown.
Yeah.
He played Bobby Brown for
I think it's Woody the Great or something like that.
He played Bobby Brown when he was a teenager all the way until he was like 40.
Right.
And I'm like, bruh.
Which is crazy that they was able to do that.
But it started ruining it for me because I'm like, bro, like you look the same age as the kids that are grown.
I did say that too. I did say that too. When I was watching it, I said I wish they would have got a younger dude to play Bobby Brown as a kid and then brought Woody in to play him as the old guy. Oh no, they had a young dude. He was at the premiere.
But
what I'm saying, that the one that went, I'm saying I just wish like as he got older they would have switched him.
They should have had Woody play him from 16 all the way until a little bit after when he met Whitney.
Right.
And then like the later years,
as he started to age and
got
get
the
fatter,
stroke, all that.
His jaw started to
all after he had that stroke and stuff. They should have had somebody older playing because it just wasn't believable. But Woody did a great job.
He did a great job though. He did a dope job.
That's the only thing that it got me. But all in all, like that and the New Edition movie, because that was a spinoff of the New Edition movie.
Right.
They're great. I put them on the level of the Temptation movie.
I wouldn't say all that.
Well, the thing is, I put them on the level there because of black cinema.
Right.
But what's better, Temptation and the Jackson 5 movies.
And the 5 Heartbeats. Do not forget the 5 Heartbeats.
That don't count though.
Why? Because it's not real?
It's not real.
Alright.
Now, if you say 5 Heartbeats just as far as a film, yeah. But I'm talking about biopics.
I got you.
Those two to me, like when I was little watching the Jacksons, I felt like I was really watching them. And to this day. And
I'm not gonna lie, when I watched the Temptations as a kid, I thought that those guys were the Temptations.
It's because it felt like those movies were so lengthy and they gave you everything.
Right.
New Edition felt like they had to rush through stuff.
Right.
Bobby Brown felt like they had to rush through stuff, but they were still good.
Definitely.
I put them on the levels of their, like, if I was to tell a child, like, here, look at Bobby Brown, look at all this. But you know, us, we've had a lot better growing up.
Right.
And this day and age, you can't put every single thing of what you want in there. But
Right.
I have a part 5, part 6, all that stuff.
You said you would keep making it.
I keep making it.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, those were our reviews about Eminem, Cardi B, Bobby Brown. Shout out to everybody who's been watching ResView, who's been supporting us, who's been filming for us. Shout out to Tiana Harrington. Shout out to Shantae Hughes, one of the producers for the show. DJ PM always comes in. Where do they need to find you at?
Hey man, at THEE DJ PM. That's at the DJ PM. That's on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook is Peter McElliott. Yeah, man, don't forget to shop with your boy.
Merchandise.
Be Great Group merchandise. We got some dope hats in, some real dope hats in. Website coming soon.
Hey,
that's it for me, man.
And don't you forget to get off your ass and subscribe to the official
goddamn
YouTube channel, youtube.com/WeAuthenticNetwork. Hit that alert button so you can get all the videos, all the content hit right to your email, to your phone. I forgot how it works. But yeah, hit that alert button. You already know where to find me at Jay-R3D. This is ResView. We are signing out. Peace.
Just a different day. I'm clocking in and clocking out to keep the bills paid. At this 9 to 5 temporarily. If you not trying to live your dream, we are not the same. Same old shit, just a different day. I'm clocking in and clocking out to keep the bills paid. At this 9 to 5 temporarily. If you not trying to live your dream, we are not the same. Oh no, we are not the same. We don't have the same thought patterns. I'm trying to fly up to the sky while you climb the ladder. I'm on a different path while you staying in your lane. Instead of buying a ticket, I'd rather be on stage. You rather follow procedures while I would take a chance. I'd rather find out for myself than wondering what if. You rather have a salary with